Hello there. Welcome back to part 2 of my Mega Project reveal video slash tour. And, well, let's get right back onto it. As you remember from last video, we did all the outside and upper parts of the floating castle. And now we're going to go into the depths. Now everything down here isn't quite all finished. I got a bunch of mostly just things are started, just to show how I want to make them look. After everything is done, I'll probably do another video for that. But until then, alright. Where am I? I think I'm in the wrong place. Huh. Oh, no, I think this is correct, yeah. Alright. So we are now down in the depths. I made these little stairwell things to, well, obviously get up to the top and get down to the bottom. And if you see these here, these are just to remind me which direction to go. Alright, so we start off with the octagonal hall. This wasn't actually in the movie. There's quite a bit of the inside of the castle that was not in the movie. So I had to come up with my own kind of filler stuff. So I got deep slate bricks there, black stone pillars. I used soul lanterns, trying to avoid the red colors, which I usually use. Instead, I used blue, which kind of goes more with the kind of themes of it with the blue crystal. I got these doorways. I had to make these fit with the stuff that's on the inside. And I think it actually came out pretty well. It took a lot of deep slate harvesting. It's pretty dark in here. My wife says that it's too dark, but I like it. I like the darkness to it. Now, what I did for the floor, you can see that it kind of glows a little bit. So underneath the floor here, there is candles along the edge. So around this entire thing, there is candles. Just one candle gives off, I think, 1 or 2 light levels, just to give the floor a little bit of a glow, but it's also under black stone slabs, so nothing would have spawned anyway. Alright, now I'm going to show you inside here. This part in here is actually based off a part in the movie. There's kind of a hall where the antagonist confronts them. That LA has been stuck there for a very long time. These are my statues that I made. I might even do a tutorial on how I made them if you guys are interested in that. I'll use a night vision potion in a minute so that you can see them a little better, but I want to get across the atmosphere in this area. Here are the roots coming down from the tree that are up above. I had to wait quite a while because when the 1.19 update came out, I had already been waiting about a month to get my hands on these root blocks. And then there was a bug in Bedrock that you couldn't mine them fast. You're supposed to mine them with an axe, but it was very slow. You might as well have just been mining them with your hands. And I had to collect a lot, like 3 or 4 shulker boxes, so I wasn't going to do that by hand. That would have been ridiculous. But we got more candles around here to keep this mob proof. Down here, there's actually candles hidden in the back to give it a nice glow near the feet. I really wanted to hide a lot of the lights. I wanted to make it really dark and moody in here. That's also why I used a different color palette as from what was up top. In the movie, I'm pretty sure that it was the same stone, but it looked completely different because it was all darker inside, so I compensated for that. So this is the hall with the giant statues. We go around. I used some glowberries in the center just so that I could see, add a bit more light. Glow lichen, they are measured out perfectly so that nothing can spawn. Every once in a while something will though. There's something up with the lighting situation in Bedrock. I don't know what it is every once in a while. This also allows you to go inside here, which goes to my drop down tunnel, which I showed you guys at the top. So, I think I am lost. Which way am I supposed to come out? Where'd I come? I came in here. Alright. Alright. Actually, I might as well drink the night vision potion. Ah, that's bright. So now you can see the statues in all their glory. They're quite... If I could get up a little bit higher, I could show you that they have mouths, but... yeah. So these are pretty cool. I did not follow any kind of tutorial for this. I built them completely from scratch in a creative world, and then I built, let's see, like 4, 8, 16. I built 16 of them. I can math. Alright. Since we're still under the effects of the night vision potion, I will show you the octagonal hall in full lighting. It's not too special. I didn't put in too much detail because I knew it was going to be super dark. But, oh, I also have candles stuck under here. Just making everything mob-proof. So, another stairwell. There's 4 of them, one on each cardinal direction. Back to dark. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these spaces. They're hard to figure out what to do with them. They're so small that I can't make them walled in all in the same color, and then these two kind of clash, and it doesn't quite look right. So, this actually leads up back into another one of the tower back up top. We can go out here into where the town would have been. I've been using these jungle trapdoors as railings, just to save space because using fences would take up a lot of space. There's a bunch of doors. This one also goes up. Half of the doors here don't actually go anywhere. They're just for looks. I can go down here, do another area. I'm going to do this all the way around. So far I've only gotten this small area done, and then there's a whole other layer out there that I haven't even filled with water yet. So there's that I still have to do. Like this one's I just put this crafting table here just so that I could have access to it. A bunch of random blocks that I use to build the stairwells, and that stuff that's down there. It's not actually going to be used for anything cool. It's just to take up space, I guess. And we go down here. This is the same. This just kind of drops in there. We can walk through these towers. I haven't put any kind of railings in them yet. I might not even do that. Oh. These are the doors that I made. They got, used the birch wood. Okay, now we can go down into the water. And here you go. And you can see I have a conduit set up so that I can work and explore down here as much as I need to. I had a frog down here. He actually jumped from up top down to here, and it was a bit of an issue. I think he just kind of disappeared. Now I got axolotls around. Got some windows that go off into the other side. Hold on a second. Alright, I can't get through that one. But it prevents the water from going out. This is a temporary door that I just blocked up just for the video. And here, yeah, there's just stone behind that. So we go over here. We can actually walk through to the other side. This will eventually be filled with water, and I'm going to do the same thing as on this side. So I'm going to continue this all the way around in this direction. This you probably saw on the fly up. This is just a temporary water elevator that I use to get the foxes and the rabbits up here. Once I've got all the mobs up there that I want and have them protected, I'm going to. Oh, there's my axolotl. I'm going to take that out. Here's my conduit. Just tried to make it kind of fit in with the aesthetic. It kind of does, kind of doesn't. It's just kind of a centerpiece. I used fence gates to block off the water so that I can go out through here. And we continue this. Behind this is just regular stone. Oh, there are axolotl. I just placed these torches down to remind me which direction to go. There's quite a bit of vines. Actually, when I was working on this, there was vines all the way down to the ground that actually grew way out of control. So I finally cut those off for this video. Alright, I still need to do a little bit of work on this gate to make it look a little bit better. But I got this here. This is a 3x3 piston door. I followed a tutorial. I can't remember the name of the guy who made the tutorial off the top of my head, but I will definitely add a link to that and in the description, and maybe even one of those little bubbly things. So open it up, and then this is supposed to be that great big room with all the moving cubes that went around. That room was a circle, which is very difficult to do in Minecraft. And it did look quite a bit different, but I wanted to do something cool with this, because moving the blocks around would have been a lot of work, especially the way that flying machines are built in Bedrock. They're like twice as big. So I got all these blocks, and it goes all the way around. I used a bunch of more glow lichen just to mob proof it. That's all carpet down there, lots and lots of carpet, just to prevent mob spawning. And the plan is to get over to the other side, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Going to do a little bit of parkour, but first, before we do that, we put that there. Sets off all these devices, which will allow us to travel across the room. I would have slowed it down just so that they would pop out as we got to them, but that'd be really difficult to plan and time and actually put on to this little thing here. There's just a not an observer, comparator. There's a comparator back there that just tells that there's a signal, and then we do some parkour to get across. And you can even parkour back, which I might even show you guys. I just kind of added it as an afterthought, because getting back the other way was almost impossible. Also, if you fall to the ground, you cannot get out without an elytra. Whoop. And this leads us back over here. So if you want to get out the other way, you gotta jump from there, from here to there, and all the way over there. I added some vines to it just so that I could make them a little higher and you could actually jump up. For all these cubes, this took quite a long time. I did all the frames first, and then I filled them all in with the designs. I used all the kinds of deep slate and basalt and blackstone, and as you can see, I got some gilded blackstone. I even used some what is that? Some deep slate lapis ore blocks, which actually came out pretty well. So I'm happy about that. More stairs there. Yeah. Bunch of light there. You can see that that's all carpet. Mobs will still spawn in here. It's really weird. I think there's some kind of weird thing with the lighting system. It sometimes like reverts back to the level 7 mob spawning. So anyway, we got more candles here. That temporary door is behind this wall. So now we are going down even further into the depths. I know that this stairwell is a little bit cramped. I had to fit it behind these cubes. So that was kind of difficult. I had to do some modifying to get that done. We go down here. We got mossy brick. I use blackstone and basalt, smooth basalt. We got some more lanterns. And then now we're down into the crystal chamber. I would have used sugarcane, except for the fact that you can't put sugarcane beside itself, and then there's the whole water issue. So I used wheat. There used to be a lot more lights in here because the wheat actually won't grow at these light levels. And then I have more glow lichen around the walls. I use more of the mangrove roots, a bunch of different vines and leaves and stuff like that. Wanted to make it look really overgrown. I got a couple of the mangrove trees here, just to fill up some of the space. You can walk around. This goes all the way around. I got more soul lanterns kicking around. I really like using those. They have a lower light level, which is good if you're trying to make things a little bit more atmospheric. Although they still do give off quite a bit of light. And we go around here, and then I will show you underneath here before I show you the crystal. Yep, I actually passed it. Before I show you the crystal, I'm going to show you my little storage area where I actually started off the entire project on a little stone platform that turned into this giant project. It's quite a bit of a disaster down here. I'm going to be putting a wall here. I got chests all over the place and lights. So down here, I got some storage. Your usual stuff. I got quite a few diamonds. I actually don't use diamonds that often. Most of this stuff I got from Ancient City raids. Got quite a bit of gold down here, actually. These are all... That one's empty. My rails. A bunch of my music discs. Love Other Side. That was a real bop, as they would say, the young guns. Bunch more stuff here. Bunch of enchanted things, enchanted books. I collect so many Regeneration 2 potions from the ancient cities, and I don't use them, but I take them anyway because I am a hoarder. There's a bunch more in here, and in here too, and that's just junk. Over here is my stone / moss block generator. So it turns on over here. I didn't follow a tutorial for this either. It's quite a disaster, actually, but it works pretty well. I think it's broken. I'm not sure. Oh no, it works. It just doesn't have any bone meal in it. So you got your basic stone generator that pushes it out, and then whole thing with the bone meal and all that stuff. You got pipes connecting it over here to a sorting machine. I turn this on and it dispenses on a timer. This is where all the moss comes out. I actually use most of it. This sorts out the moss, and then everything else, like the azalea bushes and seeds and stuff like that, all go through the composter and continue to fuel it. More junk, more regeneration potions. And now I will show you the centerpiece of this entire thing. Oh, forgot. Here's the lodestone that I used for the lodestone compass. I don't actually ever use netherite ingots on my armor and tools because I die and I lose them, and then I have to, then I've lost netherite. So I use them for other things mostly. I'll usually make one or two netherite items per world, and then I just kind of give up after I've died a couple times and lost them. All right. So over here we have the crystal encased by all the vines. I thought about using an end crystal, but those are not that rare. You can make as many as you want. I wanted this to be like a very rare thing. I got sea lanterns down there. I wanted it to glow. Not that it matters with the sea lanterns there, because the dragon egg actually gives off a light level of 1. Then I got lapis, Laputa. Then I used some cyan glass around it. If you actually look up there, that drop tunnel from all the way up top lands on top of it. And I got like a water pool here, and then we just have a book. Just kind of explains the crystal, and then that second part there at the bottom, like in the second line, that is the spell that the girl is taught to bring down Laputa. I did think about adding a giant TNT dropper to the bottom of this thing and having it activatable here and then just blowing up the ground underneath. But I decided against it. It would have taken up a bunch of space and it would have just blown holes in the ground and kind of ruin the terrain down there. Not that you can really go down there. It's very dark and dangerous. So, yeah, that is the entire thing, the entire tour. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour, and I hope you you guys like my big mega project. Hope that you will like this video and subscribe to my channel for my next videos, and give me any feedback that you have on this project in the comments down below, and you can also follow me on Instagram. I will put the link to that in the description as well as the tutorial for that that piston door. And next week I will be starting a new series. The new series will be it'll be in a new world, and the project is going to be I'm going to turn a suspended mine shaft that is suspended like out in the air mostly above an ancient city. I'm going to turn it into kind of like a village, and I'm going to live completely underground, except for traveling from spawn to that ancient city. I actually found the seed with this ancient city by accident for another project, and I thought it was really cool, and it'd be a really cool idea for a video series. So I'm gonna do that. So I hope that you will come back next week to check out that. And but yeah, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It'd be real nifty if you did that. And I hope to see you later. Bye.